Michael DePlata. I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's Endwar, and what we're going to show you today is a few of the different game modes and multiplayer in the game. First one we've got here, we've got a conquest mission which is happening in New York Harbor on the Reagan Sea Base. Actually, one thing that's a little tricky about doing this demo is I'm going to have to use the voice command to give orders to my soldiers at the same time as telling you what's going on. So if I cut between those, yeah, please understand. So first thing I'm going to do, these guys are my infantry, Unit 3. I want to go and capture that strategic point up there, which is Alpha. So that's my objective here. I want to get more than half of these uplinks. So Unit 3, secure Alpha. And that's going to tell these guys to go and capture that objective point. The other thing I can do is I can make a group with these guys and put them together with my transport unit, which is Unit 2. So Unit 2 plus Unit 3 create group. Right, so they're doing that order. Another thing I can see while I'm waiting for them to finish that is that here I've got 4 command points, which I can see in the bottom left. I can use them to call on new units. So what I'm going to get here is some artillery to help give me some fire support in the mission. Deploy artillery, and I can see that my artillery is starting to fly on there. I can move my camera back up to them and actually see they're getting airlifted on. And I can scout out the battlefield a bit as well. Okay. Other unit I've got here, which is Unit 3, it's my command vehicle. You can see this has got a bunch of combat robots. So I can send them off around the battlefield, and I can also use my command vehicle to get an overview of the battlefield, which is on my sitrep screen. Sitrep. Okay, so I've got an overview, and from my command vehicle I can send out a UAV which will go and scout the battlefield there. See, that's going to deploy out here. Right, so now I've got another unit slot available. I'm going to get some riflemen. Deploy riflemen. And I'm going to move my command vehicle up to Delta. Unit 3, move to Delta.
Yes, sir.
Unit 1, move to Alpha. Okay. A few more orders. Unit 5, camera. Okay, you can see my riflemen dropping onto the battlefield here. These are light infantry, so a big advantage they get is stealth, so I can try and sneak them round the back lines of the enemy. So I'm going to go to my command view, my sitrep, and I'm going to send my riflemen up around the back of the battlefield, up this way. Deploy tanks, and I'm going to bring some more units on here as well. Deploy gunships. Okay, Unit 2, camera. Now we've captured Alpha, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade it so I can call airstrikes as well. And I'm also going to call some sentries, which are combat robots that will fortify and defend this position. Done. And they'll fly onto the battlefield and land here as well. I can see actually my enemy, while I've been talking to you, has captured Lima, Whiskey and Foxtrot. So that's going to make some trouble. In fact, that means he's got the majority of the uplinks on the battlefield. So that its counter's started, and I'm going to lose in 5 minutes unless I do something about that.
Reinforcements loaded and on.
Okay.
Loaded and on.
Task Group 1, secure Delta.
Eyes on Cheetah.
Deploy transports. Now, because the defeat countdown started, the battle's in DEFCON, it's emergency, that lets me use a few special abilities on the battlefield. One is weapons of mass destruction, but I'm not going to save that yet, because if I use it, he gets to retaliate and use it against me. The other thing I've got is the ability to crash one of his uplinks, which is like a basically using a computer hacker to destroy one of his uplinks. So I'm going to destroy Whiskey, crash Whiskey. Okay. So that's destroyed that. That brings us back to 2 versus 2 uplinks, which is even. So the defeat counters stop counting down. And these guys can capture Delta here. And I've got my infantry still moving up around the back here. There's stealth. Okay. Unit 4, attack Foxtrot. Unit 2, camera. Okay. You can see my engineers are in cover here, so they should be able to defend this position pretty well in attacking. And because of that other one I upgraded, I can call airstrikes now as well. Airstrike, hostile 3. And bang, knocked him out. Okay. I'm going to use my artillery to attack these riflemen. Unit 4, attack hostile 5. Deploy artillery. Unit 2, upgrade Delta, air support. Now what that upgrading this one to air support is going to do, that's going to give me more powerful airstrikes, which are level 2 airstrikes. Unit 7, attack hostile 3.
Roger.
Unit 7, camera. Okay, I can see he's actually making an attack on Alpha here, so actually I am going to use those WMDs. WMD hostile 6. Knock these guys out, make sure I keep my gunships out of the line of fire and attack his tanks. Alright. I can see not only has that destroyed all of his units there, it's also destroyed uplink Foxtrot. And he's now coming to try and retake Alpha. So, airstrike Alpha.
That's not possible, sir.
Airstrike hostile 5. Unit 6, attack hostile 5. Unit 9, attack hostile 5. I really need to try and prevent him from doing that. Unit 5, move to Lima. Okay, these guys have managed to move up around the back of the battlefield here. Call another command vehicle. Unit 4. Unit 8, attack hostile 4. Another thing I can do with these guys is use my secondary attack, which is a special attack with these rockets to knock those out. Unit 9, attack hostile 3. He's captured Alpha, now he has 3 out of 4 of the uplinks, which again gives him the majority. So I really need to capture back Alpha as quickly as I can. Unit 1, move to Alpha. An airstrike because he captured that uplink, he can now use the upgrade which I put on it. Come on.
All squads at the ready.
Right, just going to concentrate on taking out these tanks and trying to recapture Alpha now. I've called in another infantry unit. They're on the battlefield. I've got 3 minutes to re-grab that. Unit 5, secure Lima.
Engaging the hostiles.
He's got some riflemen there. I'm going to bring on some more tanks to try and take them out. And use my...
Punisher here.
These tanks. That's good. I've knocked those out. And he's going for Delta as well now. So. Now, I can also see he's out. He's got more tanks. I'm going to bring some gunships up. Okay, move these guys up to Alpha now. The thing I've really got to worry about is because I used that WMD earlier, he's got the opportunity to use that back on me. Oh, man. Damn it. Okay, I lost. So I did that deliberately. I was just showing you how good our AI is. So you can see then he actually managed to capture all the uplinks on that mission. You can look around at the end and see how he did that. He had some artillery up the back there, transports to pull his units forwards. And yeah, the AI showed me how it was done.